Hey, what's up? I've been the busiest fucking bee as of lately. I'm sorry about that. But let's do what I listened to this week. First up, we have the new Barataria LP. I felt as though this was a very strong outing from them. That being said, I felt the closing track, in particular, the titular track, was very reminiscent of Phoenix's Love Like Sunset Part 1 and 2, but here it's one part. Loved the melodies, especially all across this record, but I found the last track to be the strongest. Talk about Deadbeat, Tame Impala. To me, this felt as though Youth Lagoon via way of Tame Impala, meaning that here Mr. Impala, aka Kevin Parker, really strips back his sound and creates something that's a little bit more intimate and personal for an album that is more intimate and personal in subject matter. Really solid outing. I really enjoyed this. Sorry by My Yamami. Honestly, this is probably one of my favorite city pop records of all time, if not my favorite city pop album of all time. I just love how groovy it is. I love how short and condensed it is. It is just a nice, bite-sized, very fulfilling city pop record. I find myself singing riffs and melodies of this all the time, and it's probably one of my favorite discoveries of this year. Where's My Head by Rich Brian. Now, Rich Brian has always been an artist that's been on my radar, but he's not been one that has actively been in my rotation. That being said, I have found myself running this record back a lot as of late. I really like how talented Rich Brian is in the skill of rapping itself. That being said, there are a lot of themes, subject matter, and topics that range from personal to more just, I'm trying to make a music vibe. Extremely strong record. Lonely at the Top, Joey Badass. Now, Badass has never been an artist that has been in my rotation. None of them, just not my style of hip hop. Though I love how overall suave this record sounds, especially in the production department. But there's a nonchalant coolness that Joey brings to his raps and songwriting that I just really find myself enjoying and coming back to on this record. Away to Someday, The Fleeting Joys. I really enjoyed this record. I love how 2000s it sounds, but granted, Fleeting Joys is a very 2000s shoegaze group, but I love how 2000s alternative this record and its more bouncy melodies feel. Like shoegaze, but it's X Games promo commercial bump adjacent. I don't know how to describe it. It's an interesting sonic soundscape. We have this new Queen Naja EP 30. I really liked it. It's an 8-track album, so it's a mini LP, but I really enjoyed it. I felt as though a lot of her melodies and production gave a unique clubbiness and Latin feel that you don't always hear from an R&B artist. It was just a nice record, and I felt it was a pretty strong record. Definitely go peep it if you haven't. Finally, this Latin record that I found. I've been trying to get more into Latin music in general. That being said, this is a jazzy, chill, put this on and you are just in a mood, a time, and a place, vibey record. Definitely peep this one.